above the clouds. Freaking airliner. Woo! That's not what's gonna happen. There's a horse out here. Whoa. Oh yeah. Alright, so here we are back again at our wonderful burnt paradise. Whoa, hello, grasshopper. This is all gone, burnt. 1 year, already back to you can't even ride it. Oh yeah. That's good. I'm glad that brake sound's back and it wasn't my engine. Man, I can't believe how much has grown back in like the, not even what, like a month? How long has it been since I've been out here? Jeez. Well, that kind of sucks. Looks cool, I guess. We'll have to do a little ride out there, even though it's a terrible day for it, with the drone or something. But anyway, welcome back to another episode of Dirty Dan. It's been a while. For you, those of you who saw my last couple videos, I was having some weird bike noises, and we figured it out. Not only did we figure it out, we got some big changes and some exciting news, and we discovered some pretty cool, or a pretty cool idea. And I put it to the test and it's worked. And well, the title of the video has probably already given it away, but so basically my engine noises were definitely the transmission, metal on metal, just like I thought. And it was fifth gear in particular. Maybe third was looking a little worn out, tired, but mainly fifth. And yeah, I'm sure when it's getting hot, it's kind of like just kind of vibrating, making some noises. So instead of ordering an entirely new transmission, you can take an old CR250 transmission. That's right, a 2-stroke transmission, the old 2 strokes, and they pretty much fit right in these suckers, right in the newer 450s. So it should make 3rd, 4th, and 5th faster. All right, hold on a second. I'm glad I said should there, because this is not right. After shooting this video and editing it and even making the thumbnail, I was thinking to myself, you know what, I'm gonna look back into this because it didn't seem a whole lot faster. And what happened the first time was I saw a post on a forum that said the guy did it and it made it a little bit faster. So I took his word for it, I didn't read anymore, and I went for it. But now, today, I looked a little deeper in that forum, and when I got all the way to the bottom, somebody was like, this is not right. I checked the gear ratios on a gear calculator, and it's actually a little bit slower. So, unfortunately, 3rd, 4th, and 5th is a little bit slower. But it's still cool that you take these old transmissions and put them right in your bike if you have any transmission issues. You got an old beat up transmission, you don't want to spend way too much money on a new transmission. You can just buy these old transmissions that are plentiful on eBay and throw that sucker right in there, and really it's not that much of a difference. Like, I hardly can even tell a difference. I was even thinking it was faster because my brain was telling me that it's supposed to be faster, so I was coming out here like, oh yeah, maybe it's a little faster. It's not even faster, it's slower. So not a big deal. It's a tiny bit slower, hardly can tell, but you got a whole new transmission for $100. And stay tuned, because I do explain this a little better than the internet. The internet actually has some wrong information on there, and I explain you the correct way of how to put this sucker in there. So, and there's more cool stuff after that, so don't leave. I bought an entire transmission with the shift drum, with the shift forks and shafts and everything for the same price as like 1 gear. If I would have just bought just 5th gear, it would have been about $100. And I bought the whole transmission for $100 on eBay. So, awesome score, pretty freaking cool. Now, on the internet, they tell you that you can do this and how to do this, and it is wrong. They tell you you need the whole transmission, the main shaft, the counter shaft, and the gears, and the shift drum, and the shift forks, and I think the shift fork shafts. That is not true. All you need is the transmission and probably the shift forks. I say probably because I didn't actually try my other shift forks in it, because I was just following the instructions online and they said replace it all. But you cannot put the 250 shift drum in this bike, because on these bikes, you can see right here, it has a gear position sensor. Okay, and this is telling the ECU and the spark timing how to change for each gear. If you put the other shift drum in there, it's not going to have the little connector to put the thing in, so you can't do it. You have to do the 450 shift drum. Oh, and you can't use the shafts for the shift forks either, because those are completely different. So what you need to do is use the 250 2-stroke transmission and shift forks, and that is it. Then you use your 450 shift drum and your 450 shift fork shafts, and then everything else, it just fits right in. Also, they said that you need to take out a washer on one of the sides. I did not take anything out. I literally put this sucker right in and it worked perfect. So yeah, that is how you do that. Comment down below if you have any questions. I could help you out, but it is pretty much a clean swap right on in there for anybody who has transmission problems they want to fix. This transmission was even in better shape than my 450 transmission. Like the gear dogs and everything on my 450 were all chipped up. This one was like brand new. So totally worth it. If you have any transmission issues and you need to replace parts in your transmission, maybe just look for these old 2-stroke ones. Unless you really don't want to change the gearing around, but I wanted a little more top end speed. So yeah, and I guess that's kind of counterintuitive. You wouldn't think that the old 2-strokes would have taller gears. I always thought the 2-strokes actually revved higher, but apparently the 4-strokes rev higher. So that's why the gears are a little taller. So works out for us. It's not like extremely noticeable, but hey, it's in there. On paper it's a little faster, and maybe when I pull it up to some other bikes and compare it to some other bikes, maybe I'll just have that one or 2 miles an hour faster. We'll see. Now, that is not the only change here on the Real Dirty Dan. As you may have already noticed, Dirty Dan ain't so dirty. Well, a little dirty, but a little more fresh than usual. Dirty Dan finally got his new boots that he's been needing forever. No hole in these suckers. No water can get in, hopefully, at least not as easy as before. And that is a huge thanks to Dirty Dan's GF. Because she totally spoiled me on my birthday. Can't thank her enough because it's been a long time coming for these suckers. I've been needing boots for a long time, as if you don't know the story of my other boots. But I got those other boots when I was probably 8 or 9 or 10. Maybe a little older, maybe 12 or 13, but I was on my 85. And I got those for Christmas. They're sold out in my size, so my mom got me 12s. And luckily those lasted me a long time since they were 12s. So yeah, Dirty Dan is a lot more fresh, a lot more clean. All right, let's take her for a little spin, show you guys around the changing landscape, constantly changing for us. While the birds are still attacking the drone. Landing gear, sure am. Got my shifter way too low. Go too much farther through all this stuff. I hate going through flowers with boots, like fresh green stuff. It starts like greening up your boots and things, and yeah, I think this is a good test. I'm gonna go back and just head home because it's getting cold anyway. It's a good test ride. Definitely got more compression. It's hard to kick now. go spy on these guys and see what they're doing down there. Not exactly sure what I'm gonna spy on, but
I'm an excavator, excavator. Hey, dirt, see you later. I'm an excavator.
okay, that's cool. Now let's go look over there, I guess, and see what that other thing was. Might as well at this point. There's me all the way up on the hill. Go into fast mode here. There's me. Woohoo! Let's see what these people are doing. No, doesn't like that. Losing the signal fast. Oh, we lost it. Taking drastic measures on this one. Oh, geez. Should have changed the return to home on that one. Oh, good, we got it. What are they doing? He sees me. Hi. That's cool. What are they doing over there? Working on the power line. Interesting. The other thing of interest was over here. It was right in here, yeah? Yep, there it is. What is that sucker? Yeah, water tower that just rolled off the hill there, huh? Probably got a little burnt from the fire and they're just like tossed it. Yeah, looks like it to me. Alright, let's bring her back. Go back to my bike. Hopefully I didn't lose all my gas there. I'm coming, bike. Smells like gas. Ugh. Hopefully just what was in the carburetor. Oh, coming in hot. All right, camera died there, but got our shots there, our shots over there. A little exploring and spying. You know I love my spying, and yeah, I think that's gonna be about it for today. Say she worked out pretty good, pretty happy with it. Make sure I can get her home all right. We got some little fine adjustments to do to make her solid, make her how I want her, but not bad. Pretty awesome. If you know how to do this stuff and you got some transmission problems, I would definitely recommend old two-stroke transmissions, or maybe you just get them as a spare part. Who knows? Because it's pretty cool. Then you can just swap it out like that. It's good for backup parts. I mean, you can't just swap out the gears. The transmission's built a little bit differently, but the point is it all fits in there the same. So smack a new one in there and you're good to go. Not sure how this would help with the track. Might not be as good at the track, or maybe it would be even better. Who knows?